Hello friends, welcome to my channel once again. In today's video, we will learn another 5 rules which you will have to follow while you are making use of article the. Let us see rule number 6. What does rule number 6 says? Article the to be used before names of things unique of their kind. Such names which are unique of their kind. There does not exist any other such kind, but there is only one of its kind. In such cases, article the to be used before such nouns. Examples you see, the sun. It's a unique kind. The sun, there is the only one of its kind, the sun. So article the is used before before word sun. The sun, the sky, definite. There's only one of its kind. The sun, the sky, the earth, the moon, etc. Now let us see rule number 7. In my previous video, I have taught you all the first 5 rules. So this is second one, meaning 7, the 7th rule for using article the. Article the to be used before a proper noun when it is qualified by an adjective or a defining adjectival clause. Generally, no article to be used, I have told you already that no article to be used before proper nouns, but this rule says that article the to be used before proper nouns only when such nouns are qualified by an adjective or a defining adjectival clause. Now, what is an adjective? An adjective is a word which describes a noun or a pronoun, which tells you more about a noun or a pronoun. Now see this example why article the to be used before a proper noun. Example number 1. The great Caesar. The great Caesar. Julius Caesar was a dictator of the Roman Empire, of the former Roman Empire. This is the name of the person, the proper name of a person. Julius Caesar. But this noun, Julius Caesar, is qualified by an adjective great. How is Julius Caesar? Great. So when a proper noun is qualified by an adjective, it describes how a person is. Before such nouns, article the to be used. See here, the great Julius Caesar. If a proper noun is not qualified by an adjective, in such case, no article to be used. Okay, see the second example. The immortal Shakespeare. William Shakespeare was a famous English poet, you know. The immortal. Now this noun, William Shakespeare, is described by this word immortal. How is William Shakespeare? He is the immortal. Immortal meaning that does not die, remains forever. The immortal Shakespeare. Immortal, this word describes William Shakespeare, the great poet of English. So article the to be used when a proper noun is described by an adjective. Immortal, the immortal Shakespeare. If there was no adjective describing Shakespeare, we would have directly said William Shakespeare. In this case, the proper noun Shakespeare is described by the word immortal. So the immortal Shakespeare. The is used before an adjective to describe the proper noun Shakespeare. In this example, when else an article the to be used is when a proper noun is qualified by a defining adjectival clause. When you are using a clause. See the second example. The Mr. Roy whom you met last night is my uncle. The Mr. Roy. Mr. Roy is the proper name of a person, but we have used article the before it. The Mr. Roy. The Mr. Roy. The definite Mr. Roy, which is followed by an adjectival clause, whom you met. The Mr. Roy whom you met is an adjectival clause. Last night is my uncle. It is referring to the Mr. Roy, that Mr. Roy whom you met last night is my uncle. Rule 8 says article the to be used with superlative. Superlative is a degree of comparison. I have already explained this to you all. There are 3 degrees of comparison: positive, comparative and superlative. See these examples. This is the best book I have ever read. Now when you are using superlative degree, article the to be used before such words. This is the best book. So the superlative, the best. Okay? He is the ugliest of all the boys. The ugliest. Superlative. The ugliest. The darkest. So before superlatives degree, article the to be used. Rule 9 says article the to be used with ordinals. See examples. He was the first man to arrive. The first. First is an ordinal. So article the to be used before an ordinal. The first, the second, the third, the fourth. Okay, like that. The 9th chapter of the book is very interesting. The 9th, the 10th. Okay, article the to be used with ordinals. These are ordinal. The first, the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth, okay, etc. These are ordinals. And before ordinals, article the to be used. Rule 10, what it says? Article the to be used before names of musical instruments. He can play the flute. Flute is the name of a musical instrument. The flute. The tabla, he can play the tabla. He can play the guitar. Okay, he can play the sitar. So these are the 5 rules which you will have to remember while you are making use of article the, and the remaining rules I will teach you all in my next video. Thank you for watching my video. If you have liked my video, please like it, share it and subscribe it.